right, guys. So let's go ahead and keep going. We're on box two, no, case two, box nine. So let me get to that. That's a little ways. Bum, 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 bum. So what had happened is I forgot to pick up my car, and they'd have had it all weekend, so I had to rush and go pick up my car. They stayed open for me, and I don't even know if they're gonna be open on Monday. So that's why I left us so abruptly, because reasons. But case two, box 9 and 10. All right, here comes 10. And I am just exhausted. I'm gonna do these four cases tonight because they'll be really easy and they'll be really fast. But I am so tired. I am just so tired. I can't even tell you how tired I am. I got home around, I don't know, I guess around 7 p.m. Got to sleep around 8, and got up at 11 to get here at midnight. All right, here is box 11. And I don't want to get to the point where I crash. I do that like doing during Bowman releases. Like I will literally work 20-hour days until I crash, and then I always get sick. And I just keep working anyway. Well, I don't think I can do that right now. I mean, as much as I would do it, it's probably irresponsible. So, yeah. All right, here comes box 12. Oh, I do have, and I can't see the chat. I apologize. I can't see the chat. I don't have two screens right now. I have a third screen. I had it at the old shop. I just haven't set it up. I never set it up. I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. Um, I did a Throwback Thursday break today. So I'm going to have that video. That video is going to post Thursday. Not obviously this Thursday's gone, but it'll be next Thursday, and I'm really pumped about it. I've been actually planning it. I've been planning it for so many months, and I finally just broke down and did the video today. And I think the video came out good. I've got a couple different editors that are looking at it, and I'm hoping that they make it cool. It's 26 minutes long, so it's a little long, but I think it's awesome personally. But it's right up my alley. You know what I mean? So I would, right? I would think that. So this is the last of case two, and then I'm going to do the teams for case two. Okay. Okay. I posted that up. So now we're going on to case 3. I made coffee in my Keurig. It tastes okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's not end of the world bad. I mean, I guess. Okay, so this is case 3, box 1. And I won't be going through all those changes every time I do one of these, but for the first one, there we go. Okay, so we're on to case 3. It takes me probably about 10 minutes to do a case, because you got 17 randoms and 51 rounds, so it takes about not quite 10 minutes. I'd say it takes like 8-9 minutes to do a full case random. So okay, here comes 2. Case 3, box 2. I'll tell you what else. I got some really exciting news. Are you guys ready for exciting news? Because I got some. Okay, here's my exciting news. I finally got WD-40 in the mail. I ordered it from Amazon, and it was supposed to be delivered next day, and I didn't get it. It finally came, and I put it on my chair, and I'm right now, boy, I'm going to town back and forth on my chair, and there's no squeaks. My chair's been bad, man. It's so loud, and it was so, I mean, it sounded like a bodily function. Like people were, listening to the brakes, and they're like, did he just poop? And I didn't. It was the chair. But man, I don't know. It sounded bad a lot of times. I was like, damn, that sounds nasty. And so now if you hear it, it is me. It will be me, but it won't be because I don't do that kind of stuff in here. So yeah, crazy. It was so loud. I mean, the chair would go. I was like, man, I hope everybody knows that's the chair. So that made me really happy today when I got that, when that package showed up. And it was WD-40, but it was a non-aerosol bottle of WD-40. And when I opened up the thing, it was greasy. Like it was really hot too. So I think like the bottle like escaped or something. But it didn't matter. It's all good. At the end of the day, it's all done. No more squeaks. I'm so happy. And somebody told me to do it. I was tightening the chair. I just kept tightening it. And I was like, man, it's still squeaking. And somebody was like, why don't you use WD-40? And I was like, you know what? I don't know why, but for some reason that never crossed my mind, not one time. Not one time did I even consider it. But man, it worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Here comes 7. So hopefully if you guys are in chat, and there's probably a lot of people in chat, if you guys are in chat, hopefully you're like talking and like hanging out, because this has got to be like the most boring video you've ever seen. It's just random after random after random. So yeah, it's not my best work, even if I do tell you about my chair. I tell you about my chair, it's still not my best work. I don't know. I got new windows coming in, and I've got a bathroom remodel, and I'm afraid they're both gonna get canceled. Now the bathroom remodel, it wouldn't be the end of the world because we do have a bathroom. I mean, it's not like we don't have one. But it's so bad. So I'm really excited about that bathroom remodel, and man, I don't know. If that gets canceled, I'm gonna be bummed out. The windows, it's not like the end of the world. I really, really, really need the windows. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, I have windows, It's not like the end of the world. But during the summer, it's so hot because all my AC just escapes out these old ass windows. So um, I'm really, really, really hoping that they don't get canceled. But I have a feeling that they're probably going to do what they did in California and New York, and they're probably going to shelter in place us. I know that's the New York governor said not to use that term, but I mean, basically, he was like, only use that for an active shooter. I'm like, bro, really? You got two governors going at it over terminology right now? I don't think that's necessary. But I have a feeling that they're going to do that. And if they do that, I can still break, but I won't have any staff. None. All my staff won't. None of my staff will be able to come. Right now, I have one, sometimes two, and usually have six. So we're kind of limping along getting packages out. Right now, they're doing that big Sapphire break. They're doing that, and I think they're done. They might have even started shipping today, but if not, that's shipping probably Monday if it hasn't already started. And then after that, they're doing the Transcendent break, that big Transcendent break. They're gonna do that next, and that one will be a lot easier. That one is just simple. And then they're going to all these little breaks we've been doing, all these little breaks we've been doing, and those will pop out quick because they're so easy. But there's a lot of them, so yeah. But my shipping is definitely going to be slow. And if they do that where they shut down the state, my shipping will it'll just be on hold. I'll still try to break, assuming I can get product. I'll still break, but it's just gonna be on hold. That's all. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I just hope they don't. I really hope they don't do that. But if they have to do it, they have to do it. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't really know any other way to. As much as you hate it, if that's what has to happen, then that's what has to happen. So, but hopefully that won't happen. But if it does, I can still break. I'll still be able to break as long as I have internet, and I do. I'll break. Okay, so we're on 14. Wow, I almost talked my way through that entire random. This is box 15, case 3. So we'll do 15 and 16, and then we'll do the teams for case 3, right? And I know what some of you are thinking. I have no idea what he's talking about with these randoms. I don't know what team I got. I don't even know what random I'm in. I'll clean it up for you. I'll clean it all up for you, and then it'll make it easier for you to find, what you have. Okay. So don't worry about this. You don't have to, all these numbers you see on your screen, all that stuff. You don't have to worry about any of that. I'm gonna clean it all up for you, and then, ta-da! You know what I mean? It'll be easier. So this is 16 in case 3. So you don't have to try to memorize any of this. You don't have to try to figure any of this out. The only reason I'm even doing this live is just for transparency. Like, say you're like, you know what? Did I really get that team? Say a huge hit's in your box, right? But it's not yours. And you're like, well, how do I know that's not, I don't know, his friend or some shit, Well, this right here, I could walk you through these if I had to, or somebody else could, and show you that without question of the doubt that there is veracity in the random, right? This is a paid randomizer, and all of my randoms are saved for 30 days. There's no way to undo that, I'll show them to you actually when we do this team thing. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, you can go back, and not only do I have the video, but I actually have the verification link, a third-party verification, right? So it's just, I mean, not only that, but I've been doing this for a decade, but still, you're only as trustworthy as your last screw up, right? So, okay, I'm posting this in right now. So this is going to be the case 3 random, and that is now in the thread. Okay, so what I was talking about is this link right here, and it'll be in the thread as well. Okay, it'll be in the thread, but this link right here, when you click this, okay, You click it, it takes you to this exact random, right? Case 3 teams. And it shows you the results of all 3 rounds, right? Round 1, round 2, and then round 3, which is the one that matters. Okay? And then the other thing you can do is you can click this link right here, and it takes you to all of my randoms in the last 30 days. So see, case 3 teams, 16, 15, blah, 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 all the way down to case 3 box 1, right? So 1 through 16 right there with the teams. Same thing with 2, right? And then same thing with 1, okay? And then here are randoms I did last night. This was the hockey. This was our 8 breaks and our teams. Here's some Sapphire, you know what I mean? All these randoms, you can go and check them for 30 days. You can, and I do a lot. I mean, look at it. I do a lot of randoms. So you can just, anytime. And then giveaways expire 1 month. So, it only goes as far as February 21st. But, yeah, you can check them all out. All right, and that's just the verification link expires. The actual randoms are still, they're all saved on videos, and they're saved in the threads. So, it's a one less thing you got to worry about. You know what I mean? Okay, so now this is case 4. I'm trying to get all the way up to box 1. Okay, so this is case 4. This is our last case. And we've got to do 16 of these and then 1 team. So case 4, box 1. Okay? So 3 times. So we're like, I don't know, 8 minutes away from being done. Probably less. Maybe more if I'm running my mouth the whole time. If I'm running my mouth the whole time, it might be more. Okay, so I'm going to go to the thread, and I'm going to paste this in. Case 4, box 1. All right, and now we're doing box 2. So I hope we hit some monsters. I mean, in 4 cases, we really should. All right, so this is box 2, 3 times. It took me about an hour a case to update these today. That's a really long time. It took me longer to, do updates and all that stuff than it's going to take to open all these boxes. I mean, there's 16 boxes, but there's only 1 pack per box. And half of that pack is, base. They're really thick. They're nice, but they're base cards. And then I think you only have like, 2 autos per box, But sometimes they're just amazing. And then other times the box sucks, it just... You got to be in the right box. You got to have the right team. It's so much. That's why it was cheap. It was cheap because there's only 7 cards. But if you got into 16 boxes, then you've got a chance. You've got that risk, but you've got it 16 times. So, and some teams are going to hit more than once in a box. Like if you have the Yankees, a lot of your older teams, teams that have been around a long time. A lot of those teams will have, a lot of hits. Baltimore's probably got a ton of hits. Yankees, Red Sox, Dodgers, they've got a lot of hits. So you could hit, 2, 3 cards in a box. Like out of 7 cards, your team could hit like 3 times, And then you could go 10 boxes and not hit. And then in that, in that 11th box, you might get the monster or somebody else, But we'll see. We'll see. And then if you don't hit, I hope you at least enjoy all the breaks. I hope that was worth the price of admission. And if you do hit, shipping is actual cost. I'll probably guesstimate, you know what I mean? So like if you have 1 hit, I'll probably ask you for $3.30 plus PayPal fees. So like probably $3.40, for 1 hit. But if you have 2 hits, it's still going to be $3.40. You know what I mean? It's the same price. So, but only if you hit. And then obviously, if you hit a base card and it's not worth the shipping, that's not a problem. You don't have to pay the shipping. You can just donate the card. I'll give it away. You know what I mean? Like if you hit a base card of, I don't know, Joey Votto. You know what I mean? And you don't want to pay $3.40 for shipping. That's okay. You don't have to. I'll just, donate the card. Not a big deal. But there's going to be a lot of rookies. You know, all the rookies will be in here. I'm excited. It does have monster hits. I've seen some on Twitter today, so I'd really like to get some of those. Get one of those hot cases, or 4 of those hot cases. So we'll find out. We're halfway through. Halfway through. This is 8. Here comes 9. So almost done. I had tried to get this done for you earlier, but the place closed at 5:30. It was like 5:21. I was like, no, I forgot about my car. I didn't realize how late it was, and she was like, come on, come now, I'm still here. So I was like, okay. All right, box 10. Box 12. Now we've got silence. I run out of things to say. And I'm way away from the microphone, so you guys probably can't even hear me. Because to do the randoms, I've got to sit, a seat over. So I didn't really think about that, but you guys probably haven't heard a word I've said this whole time. Or you had to turn your volume all the way up, and then when I do my intro, it's gonna blow your speaker. Oh, we're almost done. How long have I been live? 23 minutes doing randoms. But we're on box 14 of the last case. So, that's something. All right, guys. After the randoms, I'm going to go off for a couple minutes just so I can clean up the randoms. And go get your cases. They're still in the box in the car, so I'll go get those and bring them in here, and we'll start up in just a few minutes. Okay. All right, last one is teams. Teams for case 4. All right, let's go grab those teams. All right, guys, that's it. All right, I'm going to go clean these up for you. I'm going to grab your case. I'm going to get your boxes. And, yeah, I'll see you in a little bit, okay? All right, I'll be right back. All right, see you guys.